What's up, Voices of Recovery? How's it going today? You know, this your girl Lily. I'm just tapping in. Sit back chilling, man. And I was just sitting here thinking, had a word that was on my heart. I just wanted to talk about just a little bit about where I'm at today. I was sitting here thinking about the spiritual practices and, you know, like where religion is so overrated to me, you know. And I find spirituality to work for me in ways that religion beat me down. You know, I don't know if anybody else ever struggled with religion and the type of attraction and attention that religion has given off from other human beings. But spirituality is just, it's been a better walk for me, you know, because to be spiritual, you have to connect and be one with your higher power. My higher power is Jesus Christ. That's who I believe in. And, you know, to each his own. Whatever yours is, yours is. You know, whatever keeps you on the straight and narrow. Whatever feeds your spirit and fills you up. I was thinking about how important it is, you know, to have that relationship. It's so very important to have that relationship, man. I'm telling you. I seen times I want to go back a little bit and talk about how it was for me. For those of you just tuning in, I'm gonna take it back to what okay. I started drinking and smoking weed at the age of 11 years old. At the age of 11. By the time I turned 17, I had graduated to snorting cocaine. Cocaine was my thing. You know, anybody that know me, that's what I was known for. I was a snorter, you know, and a drinker. That was my thing. That was my go-to. You know, it was later on in my life that I had, you know, encountered crack cocaine, and that was in the rock form. You know, I never in a million years thought I would have ever been addicted to anything such as. But, you know, after so many years of snorting cocaine, it began to burn my nose, and I no longer wanted that feeling anymore. It didn't pleasure me. So it is true what they say. If you keep doing something long enough, you're gonna want something stronger. I never believed that until I became a believer of that in doing those things. Man, I thank God. You know, that's what saved me. It was God, it was his love that he used through my grandmother and other vessels of people that he put in my path. You know, it's just so important. You know, a lot of people talk about, you know, God, but to see somebody walking that walk and to change your life from they walk, now that's power right there. That's that real power, and that's that real love. You know, to walk in it and operate in it, you know, not so much as talking the talk, you know, because I come from a background, man, of pastors, preachers, ministers, apostles. I come from all of that. And still, even coming from all that, I choose spirituality, you know, over the religious aspect of it. Definitely, hands down. But to tell y'all where I came from and where I'm at now, man, it's not been an easy road. If I get on here and say, you know, recovery has been, you know, recovery has been a walk in the park. Hell no. Hell no. It ain't that easy. But the determination, the dedication, the work put in, the prayers, the connection, being connected to people that done walked this path before, that's that keeps me sane. Cause it be times that I be going through stuff and I got people I can run to that are spiritually fit because they done been through this before. You know what I'm saying? They done walked through the shit that I'm walking through. They done been through it. So if you done been through it, your experience gonna help you teach the next person, because you gonna identify. You know, you'll see yourself. You know, you'll help somebody that you can to. Them my kin folks. You know what I'm saying? Because they see me in them and I see others in me. So it makes me want to reach out and help. I'm grateful for that. I do this for a passion. This is what I do. I love it. It makes me feel good on the inside, you know, to be able to give away what was freely given to me and still freely being given to me. You know, I stay connected I go to meetings. If you new to this and you don't know what meetings is, AA meetings, Alcoholic Anonymous, NA meetings, Narcotic Anonymous, CA meetings, Cocaine Anonymous. I attend those meetings. In those rooms, there's some power in those rooms. And that power comes from other people's experiences, stuff they done been through. You know, I get strength and hope from somebody else's pain. Somebody else gets strength and hope from my pain. That's why I don't mind talking about it. I don't mind sharing about it. I get on this video and do a video every day if I could. But sometimes I don't have a message every day. So I get on here when I got a message and something to talk about, because I want it to be felt. I want it to be from the heart. I ain't trying to make nothing up. I ain't trying to create nothing. But I ain't ashamed of where I came from. You know, I did that shit. I own that shit. I ate that shit. It was me. You know, that's who I was. But that's not who I am. And I got a message from my mess. So with that mess comes a message. I can live with that. I can live with them consequences. I can definitely live with them consequences. You know, but it's very important, you know, to have that spiritual alignment. It is. Because you start to notice things about yourself. You feel good about yourself. And this is something I ask myself every day. When I feel myself finna do anything, I say, Lily, what's your motive? Because sometimes your intentions can be pure, and sometimes we, that human flesh, our intentions don't be so pure. We got intentions for our own selfish gain. So those things right there, getting honest with myself, that will help me on this journey. I got to keep it real. You know, a lot of people say they keep it real, but when you get honest with yourself, I tell on myself a lot. I tell on myself. People say, Lily, I wouldn't expose that about me. I wouldn't. But guess what? Everybody's walk is different. I expose myself because it helped make me a better human being. And that is what I aim for. I want to be better than I was yesterday. One day at a time. One day at a time. If you fucking fall, pick yourself back up. If you struggling, you know what to do. Fight. Fight. Fight for what's yours. Fight. Don't just lay down and give it away. Don't do that. That's the easiest thing to do. And anything that challenges you is worth the fight. Fight for it. You know, I fight for my recovery. Like I said, I'm going on a year, man. Praises to the Most High. Praises. I remember I couldn't even go, like I said, I couldn't even go 7 days without taking a drink or smoking some weed or doing something to make me feel numb, to take away the pain of all the things that I held in and didn't want to deal with. But now I'm facing all those giants head on. I'm like Goliath. You know, taking them giants down. I was told in order to, how you eat an elephant, you cut that big thing piece by piece and chew them up. You can't eat a whole elephant whole at one time. It ain't gonna happen. So the big problems you got, cut it a little bit at a time. Take a little bit of it off at a time. Take a little bit off your plate at a time. Or put a little bit on your plate at a time and eat it. And then put a little bit more on your plate and eat it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for you. That's pretty much the message I got for today. I could go on and on and on and on, but my spirit telling me to leave it right there, so that's what I'm gonna do. So as always, y'all know what I say. Keep your head up, not down. Wear a smile, a real one, not a frown, because it takes too many more muscles to frown. And stick around. Voices of Recovery is gonna be life-changing. Voices of Recovery is here for the people. Voices of Recovery want to hear your voice. Your voice, what are you recovering from? We are recovering from something. Don't think Voices of Recovery is just for people recovering from alcohol. Oh yeah, that's the main focus, and that's what it originated from. Alcohol and drugs and substances. But we are recovering from something. Whether it's childhood trauma, whether it's sexual abuse, whether it's molestation, whether it's losing a loved one, a parent, a child. We are recovering from something in this life. And if you haven't, keep living. You will. So please find you a spiritual path, whatever it may be, you know, to keep you, to pour into you, to build you up, to inspire you, to encourage you. If it's turning this video on, do that. Whatever it takes, you know, to lift your spirits up. Me, I pray. You know, prayer changes things for me. But I will never try to push off what I believe onto someone else. You know, whatever works for you, make it work. Make it work. Okay? All right. Again, Keep your head up, not down. Wear a smile, not a frown. Take too many muscles. Stick around, because this thing is life-changing right before your very eyes. Until next time, continue to stay blessed. Peace.